Hey guys, if you're interested in seeing this week's Wishlist Surpass, where I'll let you know what new makeup products I'm interested in getting and what I will be taking a pass on, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so first off, we really have to start with Nabla Cosmetics. Now I have to make a confession. I had no idea about Nabla Cosmetics at all until I did some research, and I was like, oh, it's an Italian brand. Okay, I get it. I get you now. And this palette that has been on social media the last couple weeks or so just really caught my attention from them. And it's called the Soul Blooming Palette, and it focuses on kind of pinks and lavenders, purples, and it's just so pretty. It's just kind of like romantic looking. I think this palette would look really nice if you want a more kind of a girly, kind of soft wedding look, or a kind of daytime date look with these colors. I think it's just super pretty. And they're also releasing 4 liquid eyeliners with this palette. So you can purchase the palette and all 4 liquid liners right now, and I'm for sure getting the palette. And of the 4 liquid liners, they all look pretty, but the 2 that really stood out to me was this one like rose gold shade. But I just got a liquid liner that's rose gold from the Vlada and Smashbox collab, so I'm not going to be getting that in this collection. But the other one, the one that really got my attention like right off the bat, is this kind of deep kind of like royal bluish, purplish, dark bluish mixture kind of concoction of liquid liner called Royal Blood. Oh my goodness. This color is just, it's just amazing. So I will definitely get the Soul Blooming palette and also the Royal Blood liquid liner. Yeah, so I'm really excited about trying a new makeup brand. Alright, so next up is going to be MAC Cosmetics. So they're coming out this summer with a Mirage Noir collection, and the packaging just looks super gorgeous. It's this shiny kind of like shell-like packaging, dark shell-like packaging, where it's like kind of an ombre effect with like dark purples and blues and kind of like blending in together. You can see on the screen what it looks like, but it's just super pretty. And so for the packaging alone, my goodness, it's just, they really hit it out of the park. And they're also going to be releasing a bunch of lipsticks, lip glosses, some face and body foundations, some single eyeshadows. But what really stood out to me, there's this one product. So it's called the Pearl Matte Face Powder in the color, I think, a Mother of Pearl. It kind of reminds me of this skin finish where it has that, not the color so much, but the way, the shape of the powders in the compact with the silver, the peach, the bronze. And it's just one of my favorite MAC skin finish highlights. It looks gorgeous blended all together, or even separately. It's really one of my favorite highlighters. This came out a couple years back. What's a little confusing to me is that the name of this is Pearl Matte Face Powder. Because when you think of pearl, you know, you think of like, oh, it's shiny, it's a pearl, it's kind of illuminating, you know, a pearl. And the word right after that is matte, which is kind of the opposite of the effect of a pearl when you think of the word pearl. So, I don't know. And then with the swatches of this compact where they're all blended together, it looks super shiny, kind of, if you have fair to light skin, more like a blush topper, and if you have medium to deep skin, you could use it as a highlight. So I'm curious as to what it's really supposed to be used for. But I mean, with makeup, it doesn't matter what it's supposed to be used for. You can use it for a whole bunch of different things. So that's the magic and the fun of makeup. But I'm guessing it's going to be more like a blush topper or like a highlight. But anyway, because it's very sparkly. So yeah, that's the one product from this entire Mirage Noir collection that really caught my eye, and it's really kind of a work of art in itself, that compact. Alright, so next up is Cover FX. So you can purchase these new sprays, these new setting sprays from them right now online. And they came out with 2 new ones. In the past, they have the illuminating setting spray, which is actually what I use today, and they also have a matte setting spray. So the two new ones that they just released this past week are the high performance setting spray and the dewy setting spray. So they both seem really pretty, but the high performance setting spray is what stood out to me. I love these setting sprays that will make your makeup last a very long time, and also that are good for your skin as well. And that's one thing about Cover FX setting products that I really appreciate, is that there's no alcohol, because a lot of setting sprays do have alcohol in them, which tend to dry out your skin. The high performance spray I'm really into, so I'll be checking that out probably sometime in the next couple of months. Not yet, I have enough setting sprays, don't need another setting spray right now, but maybe down the line once I finish a bottle, I'll purchase the high performance setting spray by Cover FX. Alright, next up is the Viseart Petit Pro Palette 3, and it's available on Beautylish right now. And for some reason, when I saw the swatches of the palette and pictures of the palette, I just wasn't very into it. And I don't know why, really. It's hard to pinpoint why, because when I looked at the individual shades in the palette, they're all shades I think are really, really pretty and that I wear a lot. There's purples, there's greens, there's browns. But for some reason, maybe it's how they're put together, how the palette's put together, how those three kind of tones put together in that palette, or the specific shades within those tones. The palette just kind of was a whatever kind of thing for me, so I'll be taking a pass on it. So it's good. I get to save money and not get this. Okay, so next up is Kylie Cosmetics' new eyeshadow palette, which is called, I think, the Extended Bronze Palette. Now, it really does look like a combination of her bronzy palette and her, what was it called? Burgundy palette, which I own. So it's kind of like if you put those two palettes together, that's what this palette is. So, I mean, even though the shades are really pretty, I own, you know, some kind of combination of these shades in one palette or other, especially in, like one of my Morphe palettes. I can probably find all these shades, so I'm not going to be getting this. It just didn't seem very inventive either to me. Not that you have to be like super inventive with eyeshadow palettes, but nowadays with so many new makeup releases every week, you know, it just seems like she kind of fell asleep a little bit at the wheel. So yeah, I won't be getting this bronze extended palette. Okay guys, so we're nearing the end of the video. Last up is Colourpop, and they just released their matte Luxe lipsticks. So it's their cute little lipsticks where they have those stars embossed in the bullets. And so this time, instead of just kind of like a cream formula, it's a matte formula. So I mean, that's really cool. And their whole campaign is really adorable. There are a variety of shades. The shades are all really beautiful, but honestly, my first impression when I saw all the different shades and the complete collection of matte Luxe lipsticks from Colourpop, they really remind me of Fenty Beauty's Mademoiselle lipsticks. And I mean, I know once in a while, you know, companies are going to release things and they look super similar, and it's by accident or it's because it's what's on trend, and I get that. But this just seems super similar. I mean, when I first saw it, that one kind of like bluish, kind of neon blue, light bluish, light purplish kind of blended color, where it's called Ya Dig in the Fenty lipsticks. There's a Colourpop version of it, and then they have that like bright orange, and then they have those bunch of pink nudes, and then I don't know, even their green, although it is slightly different than that wasabi color from Fenty Beauty, it's just kind of in the same vein. And I mean, I don't know, maybe it was just by accident, maybe it's just they know that's what the public kind of wants, so that's what they're doing. But I already have the colors I want from Fenty Beauty's Mademoiselle line, and since I already have the ones I want, and then the lipsticks from Colourpop are super similar, I know I don't need anything from the Colourpop matte Luxe lipsticks, because those shades are so similar to the Fenty ones, and I've already purchased the colors I want from the Fenty Beauty Mademoiselle lipsticks, so I will be taking a pass on these Colourpop lipsticks. Woo! So I guess I just didn't take a breath there at all. I was just on a roll. Yeah, so that was the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below what you're thinking of getting, and I will see you guys on the next one. Please like and subscribe, and take care of yourselves. Bye, guys.